right, we're live. I am Bridget Harrington. Welcome back to my channel 5D Health. This is also my friend Alex.
Hey,
this
guys.
is episode 2 of our Holistic Health Hustle channel. We're collaborating together, just bringing about awareness to our healing journeys and basically just talking about whatever we feel like talking about. So thanks for joining in and welcome.
It's been a hell of a so we just met and did a podcast on Friday. Today is Tuesday, and it's been, I feel like, a lot's happened in 4 days. I feel like a lot of weird things in the universe has been happening, and just weird energies and weird, just all weird. I'm keep trucking on, but it's like some darkness that I'm like trying to look through stuff in a different light,
Yes, same, exactly. Okay, for instance, I could start by telling everyone that this morning I was on my way to work at I teach a class at 6 a.m. So I'm driving down the road at a yoga class, and I'm driving down the road at 5:20 a.m. and I was not looking down. I was looking forward at the road, but I can tell you that I was not present. I was clearly not here. So like my eyes weren't seeing what was in front of me. I whacked a deer. Like there were 3 deers running across, and I didn't see him, and I whacked the last one. And thank God.
That's scary.
I know. Thank God he got up and ran away, and it was raining, and it was dark, and it was 5 a.m., and he got up, he ran away. But like my car's all messed up, and like I just am.
Were you shooken up?
Yeah, I'm shooken. I was crying because I was scared that I killed it. And then I drove away, and I felt like I was like,
bad.
I feel like I'm committing a crime here. Like, so I turn around to drive back to see it. It was gone. And so I'm like, thank God, like I just felt like, and then I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what does this mean? This means something. That's just how I am. I know a lot of people aren't like this, but some people are. And like when something happens in my life or anything, I'm always looking for a deeper reason. Like the universe is speaking to me. And this is what I've learned throughout my spiritual awakening and my healing journey, that the universe and the spirits that surround us, our ancestors, our angels, they're always speaking to us and giving us clues and trying to get our attention and like nudging us in a certain way. And this was a big one. This is a big one. This is like boom.
Yeah, it literally smacked you in the face.
Literally. Yes. So that happened.
So what do you think it's trying to tell you?
So there's plenty of things that like I do when things like this happen. I will usually Google it.
Number one,
like Google it.
Yep,
spiritual meaning. ChatGPT. No, I Googled it, and I read a few things that resonated, and what I took from it, and what I think the universe is saying to me is, I'm living in the past. I am clouded by not being in the present moment because I'm thinking about the past. I need to pay attention, and I need to proceed going forward with caution, which is really relatable to what is going on in my life right now. So,
especially when you weren't paying attention to the road.
Exactly, because I was thinking,
or you were just.
I was gone. I was gone. Yes, like I was not here. I was thinking, and it's so right. I was just thinking about the past, and it's like I'm having trouble letting some things go emotionally, and like on the outside in the material world, everything I have done all the action in order to move forward, but emotionally and spiritually I feel like I'm still like connected to this person that I think it is time that
to
I
cut the cords.
Yeah,
I have someone like that too.
Do you?
Yeah, in therapy we were talking about like the attached part of me, And in my head, I was like, I gotta cut the cord. And it was just like, when you do the cord meditation and it's like the grounding meditation, it was like, that's the visual that I had in my head, but me with these giant shears, like scissors. Just like, cutting the cord.
Wow. Do you feel anything from that? What are you feeling about the whole situation? Do you want to tell us?
Well, do you want to tell us?
About my story?
Yeah, bitch?
Yeah. I'll tell. You know what? Okay.
You first.
I'll tell. So, yes, what I'm talking about, since no one knows, I'm going to go ahead and get real vulnerable right now.
I'm going to move this.
I was in a relationship recently, and, oh no.
What happened?
Our light went off. So I was in a relationship recently, and it really took away a lot out of my life.
Sorry, bro.
We just lost our ring light. That's okay. And I thought this guy was like everything I'd ever dreamed of and everything I ever waited for, and that this was going to be it. And this,
one.
Yeah.
You found the one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
I really, really had deep feelings for this man, and turns out he's not in a place where he can give me what I need. Shocker, right? Shocker. That's my pattern of my whole fucking life. Excuse my language. But, so, yeah, I had to go through a couple traumatic events with him in order to, like, see the truth and the reality, and, like, spirit and the universe do not want us together and have made it very difficult to try and manage and control that relationship like I was. And, he's gone from my life, but he's still here in my heart and here in my head, and like taking up so much attention. Yeah. And so I think that this lesson was like a huge, like a whole year of pure distraction. Like, put all my attention, my focus, my energy into this person, into this man who's going to be there and save me and, like, be my hero and, like, love me. Like,
keep me safe.
Yeah, keep me safe. Like, I'm a 14-year-old little girl. And now the reality is he can't be any of those things and wasn't any of those things. And really, I was just trying to avoid all of the internal work that I need to do within myself, but also the work on the outside. Like, I needed to continue with my channel. I needed to continue with all this shit.
Feel like, to be honest, as someone who knows you and spends a lot of time with you, I feel like that was a little bit harsh.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like you have been doing that inside work. Like, despite that thing, like, you're still showing up for your kids. Like, you still show up in your relationships. Like, you're still, like, I mean, we're making content now. And, like, you did have a couple days where you broke through. And you still teach yoga and stuff. I don't know. I feel like maybe it wasn't all that. All bad and all you bad, dirty, wrong.
Right.
I think that, like, it could be, I don't know, it just seemed genuine, like, how you felt about him. I didn't see you looking, I don't think, you're a really strong woman. I don't see you looking to a man to save you. I don't see that. But I think that, like, I see you wanting a partner, and you had that for a minute, and then he messed it all up. So then maybe you're, like, wanting him to get together, save this relationship. But from the jump, I think that you were in a really good place to be in a relationship,
That's what I thought.
That's what I saw.
That's what I thought. It wasn't that, though.
And that's not what happened, but...
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's relevant to talk about that because my 5D health, my whole philosophy is, not just physical health, but mental and emotional. Emotional health plays a huge role. And I feel like I had all my ducks in a row, and then this emotional, like, turmoil came with this relationship. And now I'm starting to, like, break through, and it's so important to my health. Like, I mean, I just hit a deer this morning. Like, that's not good, right? And things happen. And, like, some people will be like, why are you
coincidence
exactly?
or
Why are you thinking there's no spiritual aspect to this situation? That's just crazy. But to me, it's like, yeah, there is, and like I'm listening and I'm hearing this, and I'm going to maybe follow direction this time from the universe. And I mean, that's why we're here today. We're jumping on. We're following our heart. I was like intuitively inspired, like, hey, let's just. She's over here. Alex is here. Let's just get on. Let's just talk. Let's just have a conversation.
Let's do this thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
And honestly, tapping into my creative, like as someone who struggles with like mental health and physical health, literally, doing things creative, especially like collaborating with you and Jamie and Jeff and Tim, and it really does something to your psyche and to your emotional health too. Is like creating is like you have to be at this elevated mental point to even create something, which makes sense as to why you couldn't create when you were in that situation. You weren't able to make the videos. Like
I couldn't.
maybe that's why, bro.
I couldn't.
You
Like I couldn't.
yeah.
I couldn't. I wasn't connected to my creativity and my feminine energy. Like I was in the defense, masculine energy. Like need to protect myself and need to distract myself and put off my hopes and my dreams right now. But yeah, no, when you creating is so much fun. It is so much fun, and when you get to this place of just like doing it, we were talking about this. We read this. I think this book. What is it called?
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Hammond. I'm sorry, Mark.
Great book. We read a little bit of it together.
We read a chapter. We read one chapter.
Okay, we read one chapter.
But it's a good chapter, and it's enough to talk about in today's episode.
Yes, it was very enlightening. Just that one little chapter. See how reading or like listening to something or like just one little thing can just like shift your perspective entirely. And like that chapter was talking about how you basically there's so many questions on like these simple questions on like how to do this, or how can I start my business, or how can I tell my roommate that I don't want to live with them anymore. All these like difficult questions, and really the answers are always just like super simple. Like,
it was like, I want to drop out of medical school.
Yes.
But I'm going to disappoint my parents.
Right.
The dropping out, sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
The dropping out is the easy part. The hard part is disappointing your parents. I'm sorry, I thought I forgot what I read. So when we talked about talking about this chapter, I was like a little bit afraid, but
yeah, it's coming
back.
So like the point being, like most of it is all just like emotional fear, like what he was saying, and basically
the action's the easy part.
Yeah, the action and just going and just doing it and not giving a fuck about what happens, like surrendering the outcome. What do you have to lose? This guy had nothing to lose. He said if he wrote his blog or started his online business and he worked on it every single day and it failed, he'd be in the same shoes that he was then, which was sleeping on other people's couches. And now this dude is obviously really successful now, because he made his dreams come true, because he did it. Like he just did it. Like that's how simple he tries to make it. Is like, just do it, And I feel like I've been in that spot for a long time where it's like, how, why, oh my God, I want all the answers.
I'm not good enough.
Right.
I don't deserve this. I don't know how.
Yes.
Like you said.
So many questions that we just want the answers to, but it's like, I remember this guy who kind of semi like showed me the way on YouTube. Like he started a channel,
like a mentor.
Yeah, like a mentor. Jay, Spiritually Raw, and April. They're great people. Love them. Haven't talked to them in a while, but basically, I remember Jay would just say that to me. It's just like, it's just do it.
Just do it. Just Nike.
Yeah, yeah. He'd be like, don't think, just do it. Anything you think about, you're gonna think your way out of it. You just take the action. Yeah, me too. And he made it so simple, and that's what he did. Like he just ran with it, and they're doing great. And he just believed in me, and he planted the seed inside of me that maybe I can just do it. And so this is what this is about, and aligning all of this energy inside of me, and like taking it in the direction I want to go, and like see where that leads us.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it's cool because me and Bridget have been on the same path for like in a couple different areas. Like the first area was like helping people get better, right?
Mhm.
And then I mean, and here we are still like helping people get better in a different way in the digital realm. But like that's something that I forget. It's like it's not just making videos, it's telling my story in order to help somebody else, because this is all I have is my experience.
boom,
You know?
boom.
And so what do I have to lose? Someone saying that my experience isn't legit?
Right.
Like what am I afraid of?
Exactly.
You know?
Oh my God.
My
yeah,
my
it's
bad
so
haircut. I'm just kidding. I love my haircut. Shout out Chief's barber.
Yeah, it's beautiful. No, exactly. You said it. Boom. That's like fire right there,
Yeah.
because that's all I have. This is all you have.
Mm-hmm.
All we have is who we are, what we've been through, our life experience, what we overcame, where we're at now, and like that's all I have. That's all you have, and it's beautiful actually. And I remember Jay telling me this. He said, "You do this, and you keep doing this. This is like your own therapy session." He said, "You're going to process so much throughout it. And you're going to grow so much as a person just by having these awesome energetic exchanges with other people,
Right.
and like also sharing yourself with the world." I remember him saying that. I'm like, that's what I love about it so much, is it brings us joy. Me and Alex, it's brought us together, first of all.
Yeah.
And it's brought so much joy to my life. Right?
Yeah,
And
this stuff's
excitement.
awesome. Yeah, and it starts, so yeah, I mean our friendship like stemmed from all this, and when you get your emotional self like in this strong place, the physical health comes into play too. It's like I'm starting to feel good mentally. Now I can add these little regimens into my daily life, whether it's like I eat a little bit of fruit more, you know, and it's like when you feel good mentally, it's easier to do the physical stuff. Because when I'm not feeling good mentally, I'm not going outside and going on a walk. Right. It's just not going to happen. Right. When I'm not doing well mentally, I'm going to DoorDash some Taco Bell, you know? But when I'm doing well mentally, it's like I have the space to care, to give a shit about my body, what I'm putting into it, because it's me showing myself love. When I'm eating well, when I'm like hanging out with you and having these energetic conversations, you know, like I'm healing myself.
Amen.
Body, mind, and spirit.
Yes.
In the 5D.
Yeah, in the 5D. Do we want to talk about the 5D a little bit again?
Yeah. Tell us about it. So you said 5 density. I know I didn't make it up, but I think of it as 5-dimensional.
Right. So
is that like?
So I would say to anyone that you can look at it however you'd like. If it's if it's the 5th dimension health for you, okay, or if it's the 5th
I just think
density.
it's like elevated.
Right. So it's a frequency, right? We're in the 3rd dimensional atmosphere, which is a 3rd density frequency. We're bridging to the 4th, and we're heading to the 5th. This is like a world belief, but it's not everywhere, right? Like not everyone knows about this.
Can't dogs see different frequencies than humans and hear different frequencies than humans? And
yes, definitely.
So isn't that proof that there's different dimensions?
Yeah.
Because like other animals can perceive them, even though humans can't.
Exactly. They say like cats can definitely see in the 4th density, in the 4th dimension. Cats I just say density because it
you vibe with it.
Yeah. It makes more sense in my head, meaning like, because dimension makes me think of place.
Like a plane.
Like an actual place, right? Like, and density is more just like a frequency, so it's like the same place, but we're living in different vibrations and perspective. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, not to make it confusing, it's just we're seeing things for the first time differently as a collective a lot of us are on this journey of seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing things that we're starting to like imagine things that we could never even imagine to be true. We're actually starting to believe that these could actually be true by more information. That's all it is more information.
Wait, what are
more
you talking about? Like, specific, like, can you give me an example?
of more information.
Yeah.
So like we're learning more about like space.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're
Sorry,
learning
like technology and medicine.
advanced technology. I
Mhm.
mean, a lot of people know
I'm
about.
back.
Uh,
Sorry.
a lot of people know about like the military space program. I mean, we have a whole space program. I mean, it's a conspiracy, right? Conspiracy, but there's a whole space program that's been around, and like we're starting to find out.
Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, that's been around. We've been knowing about that, no?
No, like not. It's a secret space program.
Oh.
So it's like we're like
like the
part of it.
CIA, but like
Yes,
for space.
but yes, and like there's whistleblowers that have come out all over the place. I mean, they're everywhere now. Whistleblowers talking about working on advanced technology, reverse engineering UFOs. There's whistleblowers coming out saying they speak to other alien races, and like that there's a galactic federation.
Star Wars, but real life. Star Wars,
Right?
but real life.
And like, and then okay, so say you don't believe that's true. That's okay. Can you at least imagine and like ponder and like think about that and think about the possibility of it being true? Like, if you could do that, you're heading in this higher density of frequency of vibration of living and thinking. But if you like, boom, that's not true. That's stupid. That's crazy. There's no aliens. There's no galactic federation. None of that is real. You're still living in that small mindset of like this box of perception, which has been given to you and fed to you. And it's like you're not using your own brain. Use your own brain, you know?
And it's funny, like I had an experience when I was like 21, 22, where I was like that ignorant, where like I was in a box. Like
Same.
Ignorance like isn't bliss, even though it is.
It is.
Even though it is.
It is.
I'm like, ignorance isn't bliss.
I think it is.
But I was like, then I don't know, the thought came to me somehow from somewhere that how ignorant to think that humans are like the end all be all when there is so much beyond what humans can even comprehend. Like when you think about it, like we're living in these skin suits and we've been studying for many years how these processes work and we don't even know it all.
Right.
And this is our own body. So how do we know what's beyond Earth if we can't even fully explain everything that's in Earth?
Yeah.
On Earth.
We can barely understand us.
Even in the ocean. We can't even get down there, the pressure.
The ocean is scary to me.
Ocean is scary.
Yeah.
Ocean is big.
I mean,
big
I
scary.
think the whole like the thing that brings me the most joy, and I would suggest to anyone else, like go on your own journey of like researching and learning and like figuring out what lights you up, figuring out what like excites you, like even a subject that may or may not be true, or like there's no way to prove it or whatever. I mean, like just if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. It's just like elevate your mind, expand your mind to believe in things that you never thought were possible before. And that is like raising your consciousness, you know, but it's not like, you know, going crazy, because I did go crazy, you know, down rabbit holes and stuff. And like I think some of us just have to go through that stuff.
But if you could think about your dream and it's attainable within like the next 5 years, like your dream, you're not dreaming big enough. You know, you're just not. Like my dreams are so big. Sometimes it scares me because I'm like, I don't know how to get there, even though I feel called to do it. Here's one of the steps, I believe, which is why I'm sitting here, you know, like I think that this is going to help me get to my dream place, which is, you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
I want to start like an urban farm where we like mass produce like a lot of food, but you like get like the refugee communities involved downtown and like have basically the community run the whole operation. I don't know how it would work, but then they would have their own. Bagwan, the Bagwan.
Is this the
No.
Bagwan?
No, I am not. But you could like run a grocery store. So it was like I'd be like, hey, here's some money, like you can invest it, and I could teach you how to run this business, and then you guys do everything, profit off of everything. The city is like really proud, and
everyone's
we're and we're eating real food.
Right. Oh my God. Because yeah, let's talk about like that little portion of the book about how what changed you into this way of life, like this path that you're on now. Would you say it's from your?
Yeah. Okay, that's a great question. So yeah, my cancer diagnosis. You mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I pretty much lived like an average, like stagnant, like lazy life of an American. You know, like you come home from work, you sit on the couch, you watch TV, you go to bed, you wake up, you're not learning, I wasn't like interested in expanding my mind. I wasn't interested in health and wellness. I was pretty much only interested in what was in front of me, which is good to an extent, but not when it's unhealthy and you're not growing. And then when you get hit with, you might not be making it till 5 years, like that's how, it's like, I need to change everything and I need to change it now because I don't know how much time I'm going to have left. So that's when I started with the supplements, the Bach flower remedies and milk thistle tinctures, turkey tail, essential oils, frankincense, lavender.
So would you say this pain and this horrible thing that happened to you is really like set a fire under your ass, kind of?
1,000,000%. And like I wish that it didn't have to be the catalyst for me to get there. Like, I wish that this could have been me like 7 years ago. Like, woke up one day on my own, like ready to change my life. But to be honest, it really did take something that grave.
Right, and that's what people say, and like you're not alone on that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This is what happens. People wait
heart attack, and then they quit smoking, or. Right.
Yeah, exactly. But it's beautiful at the same time, like that.
I get a second chance, dude, to live my life, and to be honest, I was really down in the dumps, like before, like in bad depressions and like points where like I thought maybe I needed to go to the psych ward because I was afraid of what my brain was gonna do and take over my body, and I can't even fathom that now. I'm like, that is so sad because I just. Right now, my goal is to live as long as possible, like 100, and help people and just get better and find ways of getting better because there's just so many different things, and I love my doctor so much, and I just know that he doesn't know everything, and I no disrespect to him. But there are things, and he like looks at me crazy, and I'm just like, I know intuitively that like this stuff has worked for me, so like I'm not even gonna.
So yeah, you've taken control. You've taken control, and like accepting help from other places that you probably would have never stepped foot into, right? Like all this crazy woo woo stuff. But if it works, and like you have this story, it's so powerful. I want you to know that you have this gift, and like I knew this months ago, but I was years ago. I knew this was gonna be in you, but I didn't want to say anything at that time years ago. You know?
Before I was sick.
No.
Oh yeah.
Like when you first got sick, I knew.
Oh, you were like.
She's gonna heal herself, and she's gonna get better. And I knew you were gonna come back with this comeback story that's like unreal. It's very. Very powerful.
It's weird because as much as I had like a big part of me was like really afraid of dying and almost like believed it for a minute, there was a bigger part of me that was like, hell no.
That's what you needed. That's your spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And I did. I mean, I listened to what my doctors told me to do, and then I did more.
Good. Yeah. Because you wanted to live.
Yeah.
You wanted to live more than you wanted to die,
Mhm.
and like your body was giving up on you
Yeah.
because you weren't
Well,
moving.
and I have done therapy pretty much once a week, every single week since then.
Nice, good. That's
Totally
a huge part
worth
of
it.
Huge part of it.
Totally worth it.
We're at 30 minutes now, so that was really good. See how it just flows.
Yeah, it was great. I'm sorry. I feel like I liked it.
No.
The ending. I don't know.
No, I wanted to ask you more questions.
I can't believe it's already 30 minutes
Exactly.
in.
I was about to ask you more questions about, okay, your benefits of the detox, but we could save that for next time. I mean, we're going to be here, you know.
Yeah,
we're going to keep showing up.
yeah.
So.
And I don't know, guys, if we're going to have like a consistent schedule. We're pretty much going to go live at least once a week. Hopefully
twice.
3.
Let's do twice or 3 times.
Because like Friday we'll probably go live again.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching if you've watched. And if you guys can leave us a like on the video if you like the video. It just gives us momentum for doing more things. And subscribe to our channel. We're pretty much going to be talking about whatever, holistic health, mental health, aliens,
spiritual shit,
relationships, toxic relationships, healthy relationships,
good bonds right here.
Yeah, friendship, strong friendships, energy, frequencies, anything
you guys
and everything.
Want to talk.
And if you guys have anyone, if you have any questions, you can comment. And if you guys want to see us do interviews with people that you think would jive with us, let us know. We'd be down to just reach out to them. I know we're going to be reaching out to people on our own, seeing if they want to like sit right here or like
stream in
here or stream in somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you can find Alex on TikTok, The Whole Health Collective, Facebook,
The Whole Health Collective, Instagram, The Whole Health Collective, YouTube, The Whole Health Collective, and soon to be wholehealthcollective.com. I am in the process of building that website as we speak.
Yes. So if you want to follow her journey, healing from stage 4 cancer, this is huge. It's powerful. I mean, you want to watch this journey, and obviously find me.
Yeah, find
5D
her.
Health.
5D Health.
TikTok, Instagram, 5D Health, and
YouTube,
5D Health. So thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be back.
We'll be back. See you soon. Peace.
Why did you?
Because I did it.